Hi, it's Darlene from Scrappin', Stampin', and Inkin' by Darde. And today the walkthrough that I'm going to share with you is with a paper collection by Cartabella entitled Fall Break. The album measures 8 by 8 and it has a 3 1/4 inch spine. There are 4 very interactive pages in this album, and we will go through that in a moment. The front cover here, I used a cutout that I had with one of the paper cutouts from the collection that I encased in some acetate here and made a paper frame and inked it, put some little chipboard stickers on it from the sticker sheet. The lace that I used, I had in my stash. I believe I purchased that from Country Craft Creations. I have some orange bling going down. All of these little flowers and acorns and little pumpkins were individual pieces of embellishment that I had in my stash. I did use 3 of the fall leaves that I also had in my stash. The cover paper that I have here on the spine is a specialty paper that I had in my stash that I ordered somewhere online. And on the back cover, again, I used one of the papers and some of the lace that I had in my stash, and again the bling. I have a chipboard sticker that I used here that I had from the paper collection. The paper that I used to cover the album was the brown from Artisan Cardstock, and I also used a cream color. In creating this, I did use one whole pack of the 12 by 12 of the Fall Break from Cartabella plus 2 extra 12 by 12 sheets and one full pack of Echo Park's Celebrate Autumn, and it had 6 sheets of front and back colored, solid colored cardstock in there. I used that whole pack plus 2 other ones. And I was a little afraid I was going to run out of paper, so I started putting photo mats out of the colored cardstock. I've never done that before, and I thought I'd give it a shot. And I like it. Okay, let's open this up and do our walkthrough. On the inside cover, I do have a bottom pocket that I used one of the chipboard pieces from the collection. I made this little photo book that will hold 3 4x6 photos. This was one of the photo mats from the collection, and this paper, the colors in it are just, love it. I love fall leaves and the colors of fall, but I'm not really a lover of the fall season. But the colors in this collection was a joy to work with. Okay, let's get on to the first page here. I have one of the stickers that I backed on the brown Artisan cardstock and stuck on here. And I have this opening up the first page with 2 flaps. This is where I started with the different colors of that Celebrate Autumn collection from Echo Park. And I chose to put corner pockets on both of the flaps. I added an extra little photo mat or a tag to do some journaling on. But the photo mats I put here, I did not stamp them yet for the sizes, but I do have a stamp that I had gotten from Country Craft Creations, which is very nice. It has several different sizes, and I cut my papers accordingly and put them on here. So when we do put a photo on here, we'll still have the colored frame around it, which I thought was very nice, and I like that idea. And I used stickers on these 3 spots. And I tried to carry over this whole sheet so that it would continue. On the back of that first page, I have a top flap with a bottom pocket, and I used some stickers up here and put in a photo mat or a tag to journal on, and a photo could be placed here and more in this pocket. I did use 2 I can't think of what they're called, some die cut edgers here, and they are both, I believe, from EK Success, and they were leaves, and you can see that I used that here, and then chose to put some colored paper under it so that the leaves would be different colors, which I thought was an added touch to that. On the back of that top flap, I do have a piece of the design paper here and a sheet of the colored cardstock that came from the Celebrate Autumn, which was very nice and went very well with this collection from Cardabella. Here on this page, I have a bottom pocket, and I have 2 photo mats in there. And again, you can see that I used the colored paper under here to give the effect of colored leaves. And more photo mats can be placed in there. On the second set of pages, I have just a large photo mat here where a photo can be placed up under the sticker that I matted with cardstock and left loose there so that that would go up under. Turning that page over, I have 2 flaps. Oh, I'm sorry, we have another page here. Another large photo can be placed here. On this page, I do have a larger pocket and 3 different size photo mats. This would not be the correct size for this one here, but you can see how nicely putting a photo on here. These are the 2x3s photos. So this here I cut 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. But see how nicely this frame would be around the photo. On the back of there, we do have the 2 flaps, and photos can be placed on the front and backs of both. And a large photo can be placed there. And again, this was a sticker that I backed with the cardstock and left open there, so we really could put 2 photos here or 1 large one. And I love the way these color sheets from Echo Park's Celebrate Autumn went with this design series from Cardabella Fall Break. On this page, that was the second set of pages. This is the third set. And I have 2 photo mats here, a sticker here and here. I used the larger edge die cutter here for cutting out these leaves and backed them and left that there. put a little tag so that the person would know that this comes up. And on the back, I have a side pocket with 2 photo mats, 2 stickers, and a large and small photo mat. And what's nice about these two, these can be used for tags to journal on. This page here, I use this, again, this edger, and cut out these leaves and back it with that leaf paper and have 2 photo mats placed there. On that flap, it comes open, and I have 2 larger photo mats there, and again on this page. So like I said, if they just wanted to put a photo here, or maybe 2 photos, or just 1 and journal up here, very possible. On the back of that 3rd interactive page, I have a top flap. And again, you can see that I used the smaller leaf border punch there. Border punches. That's what they are, not die cuts. And I took this sticker and backed it and chose to put it on this page here. And some journaling could be. I glued the whole thing down here because I like the way that looked. On the bottom here, I do have a spot for 1 photo or 2. And again, I have this cut out of the leaves, and I made a booklet for 3 4x6 photos that can be stuck in here, and this flap goes down. Over here on the 4th set of pages, I have 2 side flaps that have spots for photos or for journaling. Again, I used the smaller leaf punch and backed that with the off-colored paper to bring out the leaf design. On the back, I just used one of the design papers. Here, I chose to have 2 photo mats. This flips over, and 2 photo mats, and I did use quite a bit of the stickers, probably almost all the stickers throughout, and backed most of them and stuck them on the pages. This I did leave so that a photo could be placed underneath it. Here is the side flap on the next page, and again I used the border punch there and chose to back it with a solid color and have a photo mat, a tag to let the customer know that this will open up. I have a belly band that I used the smaller leaf punch on here and added the solid paper behind and some stickers on front, and have 2 photo mats there, and certainly more photos can be placed there. Here is a pocket, and again I've used a leaf punch and have room for 2 photos there, and again 2 different size photo mats here, and certainly more photos can be placed there. Now on the back of that, I have 2 side flaps where photos can be placed on both the front and the back, and then a large bottom pocket. And I do have another booklet that should be placed in here that I do not have in here, but I will. I have a sticker that I backed with the artisan cardstock and stuck on there. the back page, I have a crisscross pocket, and photos can be placed there and also behind. And I did not leave that one up, but a photo could be placed there if you wish. I used the chipboard stickers here that I inked and put on there. And I have this photo book that I made. And it holds 3 4x6 photos. Or you could also use a smaller photo on there and do some journaling, which would be cute. Like I said, this was the first time that I used cutouts for my photos, and I will go through there and put the correct size to be used on top of these. And I hope you enjoyed this. I loved working with this collection. I love the colors. I loved how that Celebrate Autumn colored sheets. There were 6 colors in there that you can see throughout the book here from Celebrate Autumn. Went very well with this fall break from Cartabella. I hope you enjoyed this. I want to thank you for taking the time and letting me share my album with you. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I will get back to you as quickly as possible. And if you like my album and are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. And my albums right now are on sale. I mean, I sell them on eBay under scrapping, stamping, and inking by Darde. I'm thinking about going over to Etsy, but I haven't quite made that transaction yet. So at this time, I again want to say thank you for letting me take your time and sharing my album with you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I want to say thank you again. Bye.